Look around, 50,000 plus people, 3 days, and my team is here to capture it all. Most production companies won't even touch an event this size, and honestly, I understand why. But this is exactly what we built Christina Productions to do. VidCon is one of the biggest creator and entertainment conventions on the planet. We're talking multiple stages running at the same time, brand activations, keynote speakers, meet and greets, and panels. All of it happening simultaneously across the entire venue. Christina Productions, we were brought in to handle full photo and video coverage for the entire 3-day event. Every stage, every key moment, every deliverable on deadline. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how us as a production team plans, executes, and delivers coverage at this scale. Whether you're a freelancer trying to break into events like this, or if you run a production company and want to see how we operate, stay with me, because everything I'm about to show you is real, it's happening right now, and it's the stuff nobody else is talking about. I also want to tell you about a few challenges we had that would have derailed our entire coverage plan. We'll get there, but first, let me show you how we even prepare for something like this, because the shoot is the easy part. Here's the thing most people get wrong about large-scale event coverage. They think the job starts when you show up. It doesn't. We started planning VidCon weeks before anyone on our team set foot in the building. Step one, we map every single deliverable. What does the client actually need? A recap video, daily social content, speaker coverage, photo galleries, highlight reels, all of it has to be defined before you arrive. Because once you're on this floor with 50,000 plus people around you, there's no time to figure it out. We built a short list, broken down by date, by location, and by priority level. If it's not on the list, it doesn't get filmed. That's how you stay focused when there are 50,000 distractions pulling you in every direction. We also did a venue walkthrough before the event opened. We need to know where the stages were, where the lighting was, and where the crowds were going to be, and the bottleneck. And we also want to see where we can position our team to get the best angle. If you're a freelancer watching this and you're skipping pre-production, that is the single biggest reason you're not landing bigger clients. Corporate clients don't just pay for cameras, they pay for preparation. Now let's talk about the team, because this is where Christina Productions operates differently than most. We don't just use freelancers we just met. We have a 7-person in-house team, full-time creatives who have worked together, who communicate without having to explain anything, and who know how to execute under pressure. At VidCon, we split into coverage zones. Here's how it all broke down. Main stage video coverage, convention floor photos, speaker and interview capture, social content, short form, real time, and a dedicated coordinator keeping everyone connected. Everyone had one primary job. Everyone knew the plan, and we stayed in constant communication the entire time. When you're covering something at this scale, communication isn't a nice to have, it's a job. One missed cue and you miss the moment that doesn't ever happen again. And here's what I want freelancers to hear. If you want to move up to events like this, start thinking about how you build a reliable network around you. Even if it's 2 or 3 people you can trust completely. Clients at this level are not hiring one person, they're hiring a team. Day one of any multi-day event is the most important day, not because it's the biggest, but because it tells you everything you need to know about what's working and what isn't. And you still have time to adjust. We arrived early, gear was staged, everyone was in position, and the moment those doors opened, we were already rolling. What makes VidCon different from a traditional corporate conference is the energy. These creators, they're expressive, they're excited, they're performing, and that makes for incredible footage if your team knows how to read a room and move with it. Our photo team was working on the floor, video was locked on stage coverage, our social studio was capturing short form content in real time. 3 different outputs, 3 different workflows, all happening at the same time. That's what professional event coverage actually looks like. It's not one person running around with a camera hoping they catch something good. It's a system, and systems are what clients pay premium prices for. All right, so day 2, we had a lot of challenges. We had our comms that didn't reach every single floor. We had to move specific cameras to different areas. Since we didn't just film at one stage, it turned out we needed to film multiple stages, and that was a last minute change. So we had to adapt to that. What we did was we just gathered everybody, had a quick meeting, and then executed a game plan. That's what's best about having a team, where we can figure things out on the fly and really know what to do next. So what we did is we got our tripods and our cameras and we moved them specific timing, and we also made sure that everyone on the team helped out moving those cameras. For comms, we actually switched to 2 different master comms, so we can have 2 different teams going on 2 different comms, and that was amazing. Since our comms didn't reach, which makes sense because there's a ton of people here, there's a ton of walls, what we did is we had to adapt. And in that moment, we had 2 options: panic or adapt. So we adapted. And this is one of the most important things I want you to take away from this video, especially if you're building a production business. Problems will happen on every single event, every single one. The clients who hire you long-term are not hiring you because nothing ever goes wrong. They're hiring you because when something does go wrong, you can handle it without making it their problem. This is the difference between a videographer and a partner. And that is the difference between one-time gigs and long-term relationships. All right, I want to stop here and think about something that took me years to fully understand. Corporate clients, event planners, conference organizers, brand managers, they're not hiring you for cinematic visuals. They're hiring you to reduce their risk. There's no reshoot, there's no second chances, moments are gone. So what do they actually look for when hiring a production team? Fast communication, professional appearance, calm under pressure, organized crew, backup gear, clear timelines, and a team that makes them look good in front of their clients and their executives. They're not hiring chaos, they're hiring confidence. And fastest way to start landing clients at this level: stop selling videos, start selling outcomes. Start selling the experience of working with a team that makes their event easier, not harder. And usually by day 3, everyone is tired. 3 days on your feet, carrying gear, staying sharp, staying focused, it all adds up. But day 3 is also when you get some of the best content of the entire event. The closing moments of something this big can carry real emotion. People are reflecting. Connections have been made. The energy shifts from excitement to something more meaningful. And if your team is still locked in, you capture it. 3 days, 50,000 plus attendees. Here's what we walked away knowing. 1, pre-production is a real job. The shoot is just the execution of a plan you already built. 2, team communication at scale is a skill. It has to be practiced and it has to be intentional. 3, corporate clients are not paying for cameras. They're paying for confidence, reliability, and a team that makes them look good. And 4, if you want to work at this level, you have to operate at this level before you get the opportunity. The systems, the communications, the professionalism, that has to already be in place. If you're a freelancer or a production company trying to break into the large-scale event coverage, drop a comment below. Tell me where you're at. Are you doing small local events? Are you trying to land your first corporate client? Are you building the team? We're documenting everything, the wins, the hard moments, the systems, the growth, and we're not gatekeeping any of it. Subscribe and join our journey because we're just getting started. And if you want to see exactly how to land clients like this, watch this next video.